Please rise for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Remain standing for the national anthem. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Welcome. Savannah Chatham County School Board President, Dr. Joe Buck. Board of Education District 2 Representative, Dr. Dion Hoskins Brown. Board of Education Representatives, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ann Levette. The Superintendent Steering Team and other board representatives, Principal of Jenkins High School, Ms. Heather Handy, parents, family, friends, faculty, and staff, and lastly, the Herschel V. Jenkins graduating class of 2019.
Good afternoon, Dr. Levette, school board members, Ms. Ball Oliver, Principal Handy, teachers, parents, family, guests, and my fellow classmates. I am Kiera Gaskins, president of the class of 2019. Our journey to this point started for many of us 4 years ago when we walked through the doors of Jenkins High School as young, scared freshmen wondering what lies ahead. Would we make new friends? How much homework would the teachers give? In my case, I wondered if I would make starting point guard for the girls' basketball team. Today is the beginning of a new lifelong journey. Some of us will attend college, trade schools, get involved in community work, or start new jobs. I would like you to take a second to think about all the adventures we've encountered over the last 4 years. Recall your favorite moments and never forget the friends you have made at Jenkins High School. In high school, we learned many different life lessons, none of which were found in a book. We have learned to have integrity, be responsible, have respect for ourselves, our peers, and our teachers, along with being independent, critical thinking individuals. Jenkins High School has prepared us for our immediate future as well as for what lies far ahead and will forever be a keystone in our lives. In closing, to all the wonderful, amazing parents, siblings, and friends, and most of all, to all of my classmates, thank you for your support and your attention. Not only are we leaving this place as Jenkins Warriors, we are also eternally bound together as family. Class of 2019, we made it. At this time, I would like to introduce our Salutatorian, John O'Kane, followed by our Valedictorian, Regina Slater. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Lovett, Ms. Handy, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. Hello, classmates, my fellow warriors. It is at the end of these magnificent 4 years of growth and learning that I stand before you as your salutatorian to reflect upon our shared experiences. It's been an interesting journey, filled with many ups and downs, many lessons learned, and many friends made. Every day posed a new task, a new trial, a new challenge. Every class required you to renewed focus and forced you to approach issues in a way you hadn't previously considered. Every teacher was there to make you a better, more prepared student and worker, even when it felt like they were against you from the very beginning. Every assignment, test, and project deadline was there so that when we face these issues in the real world, we hit the ground running and face our problems head on. We accept responsibility, pursue our greatest potential, and strive to succeed in our personal roles. We do this with the strength and knowledge that we gain from our great alma mater. The road we traveled together was no easy one, however. Every year was its own special variety of challenges and obstacles. Every year we seemed certain that we had just overcome the greatest difficulty, but oh no, we had not. Freshman year served as a wake-up call to many of us as we realized the new responsibilities of high school. We faced Mr. Freno's extensive notes, note cards, projects, and tests that were difficult to say the least. We learned time management and how to write more than few outlines for Talbert, which, to be fair, are probably the only reason I passed that class. We even learned what fear was when Coach Walker decided to play dodgeball with the class. In later years, we met more inspiring teachers and staff and continued to make more memorable experiences. We saw Miss Avila and the famous trick table, Mr. Clark and his many note cards, and Ms. Eubank with her unending enthusiasm for calculus and iconic catchphrases such as boom baby and buns of steel. I still don't really know what those mean, but they're painted on the walls. We learned how to write some killer essays from Ms. Feldman and how to launch a tennis ball really far, really fast from Mr. Schiffman. Mr. Mady showed us how to melt metal and launch a rocket without touching it. Ms. Howard showed us all how computers work on multiple levels and taught us critical technical skills. I've actually had Ms. Howard like every year, and she's taught me so very much about school and life. Ms. Harrington, Ms. Handy, and our patient counselors led us through the confusion of high school, while Officer Wilson and the diligent janitorial staff kept our school safe and clean. With a safe school and a hardworking staff, our students went on to great things. We sent academic, robotics, and sports teams to regional and state levels to demonstrate their skill and show the world what it means to be a warrior. We saw the school earn STEM certification and watched the development of plans for a brand new building. You're welcome, underclassmen. We saw some tragic world events in our past 4 years at Jenkins, and together helped each other to understand them and to work towards a better future where we each help to make our community, country, and planet a safer place. Year by year, our great Jenkins never ceased to grow. We saw the upperclassmen that welcomed us graduate, and new students join the warrior ranks. As they did, we welcomed them with the same kindness we had been shown just years prior. As we did, we formed a sort of student tree in 2 ways. First, we showed that though each of us may end on our own personal path, we come from the same roots and have the same strong foundation in this great school. Second, we grew from a fundamental base to flourish into stronger workers and leaders. Our shared experiences and growth have helped each of us to progress towards our greatest potential. I can honestly say it's been a great 4 years with some of the most engaging and insightful people I've ever met. Whether I've known you since orientation 4 years ago or you came to the school some years after me, I wish you only the best going forward. Perhaps you find yourself headed off to college this year, or perhaps you have a bit more time here at this great school. Regardless, I urge you to cherish the memories you've created, enjoy the moment you live in, and look forward to the great mystery and challenge that awaits you as you step out those doors. Spend your precious time finding yourself, discovering your passions, and entertaining your interests. Work hard, love others, and treat the world around you with the greatest respect. I'm honored to be surrounded by such wonderful peers and the most dedicated staff in the world. Thank you all for this great experience, and I wish you all good luck on your many adventures. We did it. Thank you. And now our valedictorian, Regina Slater.
Good afternoon, Dr. Levette, Mrs. Handy, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. And good afternoon to the HVJ class of 2019. We made it! I'm beyond honored to be able to stand here today as a valedictorian and give remarks at our graduation ceremony. It seems that we've been waiting for this day since those early days of wandering the halls, but now that it's here, it's almost a little unbelievable. We've faced the same teachers, the same demanding work, and we've pulled through. For anyone that's ever asked me where I was from, I've more than likely struggled before giving you an answer. Some of you already know, but Savannah has not always been my home. With the number of times my family and I have moved, I wasn't even sure which place would fit that title. But in my time here, I've started to confidently tell people that I'm from Savannah. The first time I did this, I was a little surprised. I mean, how did someone who's always so indecisive actually give a solid answer to a question that felt so complex before? However, the more I thought about it, the more it seemed clear. Recently, I've had a chance to reflect on these past 4 years. Correction, in writing all those different prompts for college applications, I was almost forced to. But looking back at my freshman year self and seeing all that I'm a part of now is incredible. I wouldn't have believed you if you had told me that I'd be standing in front of you all today, or about the countless other times I've had the opportunity to represent our class and our school. I grew from a shy, timid freshman into someone who's not afraid to fight for her speaking time. But it's not just me either. I've seen this growth happen with so many of you. In the best possible way, we were a part of each other's journeys into discovering ourselves and our passions. Some of us stepped into roles of leadership not just within our community, but across our entire state as well. Some of us were the key players on the sports teams that made it not only to playoffs, but won over and over again. We have so many bright minds headed off in so many different directions. Home isn't a place, it's something you create. So take a second to look around the room, because these people and this place have become our home. These accomplishments we've made have brought us meaningful connections to each other, and I can honestly say that our bonds won't be so easily broken. None of us would be the people we are today if it wasn't for the love and support of everyone around us. The friends we've made have helped to make these past 4 years just a little bit less stressful. From memories of laughing at the most random jokes to harder times of shared grief, we've experienced it all and grown together. For me, I also owe a lot to being a part of the robotics team. Guys, we may not always have been the most successful, but with you all, I've learned so much. I've discovered my passion for creating, for mentoring, and most importantly, I've learned what it means to be a part of a team. We just so happened to build a robot along the way. Teachers and counselors, thank you for giving us so much more than just classroom knowledge. You've been the people we turn to for all sorts of troubles, especially the type that involve letting us use your microwave. But on a more serious note, many of you have known us for more than just a class or a year, and you see our traits and potential often better than we can see ourselves. And since our first days here, you've pushed us to be all of that and more. Parents, thank you for all the little reminders of how loved we are despite our teenage angst. While we may not show it every time, we're aware and so grateful for everything you do to guide us in becoming our best selves. Mama, Baba, thanks for the voice you've helped me to find, one that will guide me through all that the future has in store. And Kat, thanks for being not only a wonderful sister, but someone I can count on. So when someone asks you where you're from, tell them with pride that you're from Savannah. Tell them with pride that Herschel B. Jenkins High School is your home. I definitely will. I know it's scary to think that this is probably one of the last times where we'll all be gathered here together like this, but don't be afraid to launch yourself out there and do daunting things, because we'll always have this home to fall back on. So I implore you, in the words of Henry David Thoreau, Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents, family, and friends of the Herschel V. Jenkins Class of 2019. School Board President Dr. Joe Buck, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Levette, and members of the administration, this class of 2019 is an assemblage of influential, good-natured, creative, and intelligent young men and women. These young people have made me proud to be an educator and bring honor to the teachers, the counselors, and the staff that have worked with them throughout the years. Herschel V. Jenkins High School, along with the other fine schools in this system, has empowered these young people to go forth and make the world a better and safer place to live. Life can be full of unexpected twists that require you to make choices and decisions. How you respond to those situations speaks to your character and your ability. Sometimes it's the smallest decisions that can change or impact your life forever. The honors that have been earned by the class of 2019 speak to their preparedness, aptitude, and scholarship. This group of over 190 candidates for graduation has created many reasons for the Herschel V. Jenkins High School family to celebrate this afternoon. I am pleased to share with you just a few of the honors that were earned by the class of 2019. 25 honor graduates, 10 Superintendent's Award recipients, 2 AP Scholars with distinction, 5 AP Scholars with honors, 2 AP Scholars, a star student, 9 University of Georgia Certificate of Merit recipients, 1 Governor's Honors Program attendee, 3 Regional Science Fair second place winners, 3 State Science Fair competitors, 2 International Skills Diploma seals, 9 Fine Arts seals, an Army ROTC Scholarship Award, 2 Eagle Scouts, 9 college athletic signees, NJROTC Superintendent Cup winners, a State of Georgia FCCLA president, 6 Georgia scholars. The robotics team made it to the state competition. The tennis team made it to the state competition. A Natural History Day winner, an all-state band participant. The football team advanced to the 3rd round of the playoffs. The peer mediation team were recipients of the Mediation Team Center Coastal Empires Engagement Award, Innovation Award, and Student Engagement Award. 1 Presidential Scholar nominee, and approximately $3.3 million in scholarships were awarded to this class. Congratulations, class of 2019. Again, your scholarship and your appreciation for academic excellence have brought honor to Jenkins High School and the Savannah-Chatham County Public School System. We have had a remarkable year of accomplishments, and it has been my pleasure to serve as your principal. At this time, we would like to take an opportunity to make a special presentation to a deserving faculty member. We are excited to present a $500 grant award made possible by the Educate Chatham Foundation to the faculty member who has been nominated by this graduating class as this year's Inspirational Educator. At this time, would Mrs. Leilani Allen please join me on the stage? Mrs. Allen, you have been nominated as this year's 2019 Inspirational Educator. Congratulations. At this time, would the graduating class of 2019 please stand? Superintendent Dr. Levette, Board of Education President Dr. Joe Buck, District Representative Dr. Dion Hoskins Brown, and other members of the Board of Education and Administration. It is my pleasure and honor to certify that these distinguished students standing before you have successfully completed the requirements for graduation for the state of Georgia and the Savannah-Chatham County Board of Education. Graduates, at this time, would you please move your tassels from the right to the left? Thank you. And now, with the exception of the first row, would all graduates please be seated?
Ashley Rose Adamson. Terry Lee Alexander. Rico Jermaine Allen Jr. Austin Ang, honor graduate. Brandon Lee Bearfield. Brooke Logan Bates. Corinne Alexandria Bellis. Aaliyah Diamond Bennett. Symmetria Delexia Bennett. Shane Bennett. Karia Khadija Bentley. Jasmine Maria Berry. Armani Latoy Bond. Thomas Atticus Bordeaux, honor graduate. John Leslie Boston, honor graduate. Keon Janori Bowens. Rajay Markella Antoine Bowens. Trey Ramel Bowers. Michaela Nashe Branch. Margaret Rose Brown, honor graduate. Trayshawn Daquan Brown. Emily Megan Brown. Nathan Adam Bryant. Gareth David Kagi. Reina Isabel Carranza, honor graduate. Jordan Patrick Casey. Tierica Alexia Chambers. Mak Choi, honor graduate. Daishan Antonio Collins. Malachi Lee Collins. Shatik Jakai Coney. Emmanuel Dante Cooper. Griffin Bradford Cooper. Ashante Lamori Daniels, honor graduate. Joshua Lane Doutry. Angela Dong, honor graduate. Jay Shanice Droz. Taylor Alexandria Duncan. Maurizio Duran. Marquise Alexander Elam. Kimani Kwame English. Anaya Sade Evans. Stormy Mariah Lee Evans. Zyke Arkeem Evans Jr. Amber Lynn Fluellen. Venice Brianna Frazier. Tyra Serena Fields. DeQuavius Venice Brianna Frazier. Diamond Dion Rosalind Lachey Folkson. DeQuavius Akeem Freeman. Michael Trent Gardner. Kiera Lynn Gaskins. Zachary Adam Gilbert. Tymir Tayshawn Goodwin. LaDacia N. Gordon. Ayana Grant. Myquan Ashanti Green. DeAndre Wilkerson Griffin. Jalen Ahmad Grimes. Christian D. Gruber. Tyshawn Calvin Daniel Guyton. Albert Hall. Lakeisha Monet Hall. Destiny Marie Ham. Leanne Marie Hector. Joshua Xavier Holiday. Jamel V. Holloway. Michael Terrell Houston. Laura Marguerite Irwin, honor graduate. Caldrick Garfield Isles. Chanel Monet Jackson. Andrew Perry Javits. Courtney DeKivia Jenkins. Naira Jamia Jenkins. Takira Deasha Jenkins. Cassania Shamaya Johnson. Kashawn Preston Johnson. Veronica Denaya Johnson. LaDeja Armani Johnson. Zakari Laneja Jones. Stefan Emmanuel King. Leticia Chantel Kirkland, honor graduate. Cortasia Lakaiza Ladson. Ethan Roger Lakin, honor graduate. Jack LaRude. Kaylee Shaolin Lewis. Kim San Lian. Taylor Ann Long. Shane Allen Lowry. Evelyn Rose Lozada, honor graduate. Zanaya Walaya Mahdi. Cameron Michael McAllister. Rashad Nakui McElroy. Derek Purnell Melton Jr. Fernando Jose Mendez Miradego. Carlos Middleton.
Jalea Helen Mike. Shamia Elise Miller. Walasia Victoria Miller. Laura Claudia Milner. Mario A. Mitchell. Anaya Monet Moore. Don DeRay Moore Jr. Lanice Janae Moore. Ayana Taisha Morgan. Catherine Alyssa Morris. Duncan Spencer Morris. Selena Lynn Marie Mullis. Jelani LaQuaid Murphy. Candace Denise Neal. David Hunter Newberry. Zora Michaela Newsom. Min On Win. Orelvis Nieves, Jr., honor graduate. Shalana Elizabeth Norman. Kyle Chance O'Canis. John Patrick O'Kane, honor graduate, salutatorian. Janoya Micah L. Owens. Ikeme Nicole Azobia, honor graduate. Jared Mitchell Pacheco, honor graduate. Samuel Allen Palmer. Derek Panuelo. Rushi Mikeshkaba Patel. Hunter Xavier Michael Patton. Ross D. Pennington. Wee Quan Pham, honor graduate. Jeremiah Michael Henry Philpott Phillips. Ashley Pliego, honor graduate. Marquise Terrell Polite. Lavana Marie Pounds. Eileen Nicole Quinert. Raquavius Sharandre Rawls. Janicia Jean Reed. James Albert Reed. Tiara Antoinette Richardson. Leasia Monet Rivers. Miles Franklin Roberson. Zenaria Iman Rock. Bajela Anae Rodriguez. Shakira Malena Rogers. Zymia Olivia Roundtree. Talia Monique Russell Adams. Damon Jaquim Ruth. Jordan Joaquin Sanchez. Andrea Nicole Santiago, honor graduate. Thomas Anthony Shandolph, honor graduate. Madison Rose Searson. Precious Elizabeth Shavers. Zachariah Patterson Sherman. Enrique Sierra Ramos. Kenya Jalen Singleton. Luke Williams Skelly. Regina Zoo Slater, honor graduate, valedictorian. Zachariah Dante Small. Damon James Smith. Diamond Isane Smith. Hannah Lee Smith. Isabel Natalia Smith, honor graduate. Jeremy Kenyon Smith, currently attending Marshall University. Shanice Deanna Smith, honor graduate. Hassan Elijahwan Kivion Malik Solomon. Monasia Tyseria Stevens. Kayla Charday Stokes. Raquel S. Sullivan. Vernaya Sintel Tamika Huron Sutton. Shania Tasia Sweetenberg. Bilal Sadie, honor graduate. Gabriel Xavier Tarasevich. Leona Candasia Thomas. Shaquilla Anshanique Thomas. Amon Larray Tinsley. Philemon Lorenzo Valdez. Lavaris Demetrius Weber. Nathan Benton Webster. Tiana Shanae West. Alec Orion Whitby. Henry James Williams III. Christopher Edward Williams. Dylan Rashad Williams. Hans Teo Williams. Kamisha Jakeem Williams. Naria Jalexis Williams. Natia Denise Williams. Nicholas Jamal Williams. Jacoby Jamal Williams Grady. Dejiana Tajanique Woods. Brogan Siobhan Wright, honor graduate. Jabria Lashana Wright. Veronica Jane Yancey. Aaliyah Bailey Yeomans. Iana Desiree Young. Seth Anthony Zilk. And at this time, would everyone please stand for the alma mater?